Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Persona 3 FES. Previously, we went through the full moon boss battle and took down the priestess shadow, and we also saved a monorail from crashing. Today, we're gonna celebrate our latest victory by preparing for midterms exams because that's coming up soon. And of course, as a high schooler, grades are important to us, so we're gonna do that by going to karaoke and singing our heart out. Starting to think about how my priorities straight, but trust me, with exams coming up soon, we are gonna have to try to put more of an emphasis on studying a bit more. That's provided if we can raise more of our academic points. Even though we just reached level 2 recently, it probably won't hinder us that much. But first things first, I want to make a quick stop to the development room because we actually unlocked something recently. Not just another section TARDIS, but this. I've been asked to inform you about the Persona Compendium. You may register any of your personas in this book, and for a fee, you can withdraw them at any time. Please speak with me to view the compendium. So not only that we unlocked another section in Tartarus, but we also unlocked the Persona Compendium. So this is where all your personas that you've either fused or gathered during your time in Tartarus will be. They'll all be listed here with their levels, and you can register them individually by pressing X, but if you want to register them all, just hit square. That's a lot better shortcut than just doing it one by one, trust me on that. So the compendium, like I said, it holds all the personas that you've created or found in Tartarus thus far, but for a fee, you'll have to buy them from Elizabeth. The higher the level, the more expensive they'll get. But registering them can be a very helpful thing for you to do, because if you do register them, then they will remain in the same state that you got their skills or created them at. So say with Armitaba, I did fuse him some time ago, and because of that, since I registered this persona, I can buy it in this state with Padra and Rakunda. If I can still have it registered in the compendium automatically, but it will just have its base skills without the Padra and the Rakunda. So that's why it's worth trying to register as many personas or all the personas you can find as much as you can. That way you can save their skills, especially if they're skills that you want to keep, and you'll find handy in future boss battles. And I'm not only here just to show the compendium off, but if we fuse Orpheus and Nekomata, we can get a persona of the Hierophant Arcana, Omoikane, and as we can see, it will get some extra experience upon fusion due to our time, due to us spending time with the bookworm couple back at the Iwatoni station. So it should get a bunch of experience since we have the Hierophant Social Link and a decent level. But I'm mainly getting this persona just so I can get more points added to the Hierophant Social Link, because we will be hanging out with them a bit more in the future. So that means I'll have to buy Nekomata back from the compendium. One bad thing about the compendium is that it's just gonna be another expense that's gonna dent your money, so that's kind of why I'm gonna be a bit more worried about money going forward now, especially when I get personas I want to either get for Tartarus or just for social link business. So let's go back to the compendium, or let's register Omoikane first. I mainly go for square because I just done it so much. Even with one persona, I hit the register all button out of instinct, because I've been doing it for so long. So get Nekomata for Kenji's social link if we ever need to hang out with him again in the future. And then we'll spend the rest of our time just karaoke the night away, because obviously singing will help with studying, because that's how study works, right? Right? Probably not, but you never know, it could happen. Just gotta have hope. And one karaoke session later, our courage has increased once again. So much so we reached level 4 courage. We're now tough. Very, very nice. So things are definitely looking up for us. We got off of a full moon boss battle, and we leveled up our courage as well accessing the compendium now. And we'll also have to turn in for the night so we can actually get our tired condition improved, hopefully. It's a shame that I have to miss out some academic points, but I can't tire while studying, so better just to turn in now and get that tired status cured ASAP, then we can focus on the academic points later. Hey Junpei, what are you doing on this fine day? Today's just an ordinary day, huh? That was crazy though, the day before yesterday. I never had that kind of thrill in all my life. Don't you think it's been getting more exciting lately? I probably wouldn't use the word exciting given our recent business, but things have been rather eventful as of late. I'll say that much. I'm pretty sure we can agree on that statement. We won the battle and saved the city. How sweet is that? It's a shame nobody else is gonna know the fruits of our efforts, but I guess it's better to be an unsung hero than rather just be a no hero person at all. And we got Mr. Code again, great. And midterms are starting next Monday. Wow, it's coming up that fast? Shortly after our boss battle. Okay then. Well, life goes on even when you're an unsung hero like ourselves. If you choose to neglect your duty as a student and waste your life in idleness, then be my guest. And I'm pretty sure Junpei is not sleepy, considering he's sitting up straight as well as everyone else, though he might have his eyes closed and is still remaining in that state for all we know. He's probably trained himself to do that, though it's probably not the best form to take since it can be easily noticed as we just heard from Mr. Koda. That's why we work so long and hard to better our lives. Can't you young people say the same? This guy's giving off more of a old man vibe than usual, which is so ironic considering that we actually do know old people, and they're not like this whatsoever. Academics increased as a result of staying to that lecture, as much as I don't like to listen to Mystery Coda. It's one of the more irksome teachers I find in this school, at least in my opinion. Dude, I was wondering what was up, but then I realized there's only 1 week until exams. That's why everyone's been so quiet. So since exams are coming up relatively soon, I don't think any of our school social links will be available to hang out with. This morning, before I got on the monorail, I took a look around. When I did, I realized how dangerous that night was. Yeah, it was pretty scary, I'll say that. Hey, exams are coming up. I'm so excited. How can you be excited for exams coming up? That's the last thing I expected any student to say. This time I'm going to get the highest score of the 11th grade and impress Mitsuru Senpai. Please disregard that last comment. I would rather not. You trying to move it on Mitsuru? She's got really high standards if I had to guess anything, but I'm pretty sure she wouldn't notice someone as ordinary as you, mister. I mean, if you have magical blue hair like myself, then maybe you might have a chance, but I don't think that'll be the case for you. So anyways, we're gonna go hang out with the bookworm people since I could just study at night, so I'm not worried about the academic exam stuff too much. Besides, I'm pretty sure I said this before, but not just your level of your academics matters, but how well you actually do on the exam themselves will matter just how well you do on those tests too. So that's not really too worried about raising your academic points because they're just gonna take a long time to max out regardless, so why even bother stressing about that now? My wife just left for Gekukan. I just got here, so maybe I should wait. No point in trying to just run back there, even though I probably can because Makoto just runs around all the dang place. And we'll keep Funkichi company in the meantime. Sounds like a plan. Are you thirsty? Here, let's share this. Wait, where are the cups? I'm afraid I'm completely useless without my wife. I can somehow believe that. That doesn't sound good. Yeah, we should ask what happens. See, you have a Koto-chan worry too. You ought to know better than to walk that far at your age. I'm surprised she made the trip back, not just getting to Gekukan in the first place. Oh, how awfully nice of him. Give me a Cylon tea, That reminds me, I'll have to check some of those other items that we got from Bokichi recently, because I haven't done that yet. Wait, the trees that get cut down? Oh, no wonder they're so antsy about this whole thing. This is the first I've heard of it, now you have me worried. You're so kind, Makoto-chan. I'm worried too. I tried to look into the rumor, but I think it was barking up the wrong tree. Dude, now's not the time for jokes. I appreciate your attempt at humor, but this is kind of a serious situation. Yeah, I think I should look into the matter about this whole tree getting cut down thing. You can think of me as your mole inside Gecko High. Cause, well, we know that it's important to Bokichi Mitsuko, that tree is, but we don't know how important it is. But I think it's best to investigate this little matter the first chance we get. We're already up to level 4. I hate to trouble you, but please let us know if you hear anything about the persimmon tree. Trust me, I will. I know that tree's important to you, so it's best to help out as much as I can.
Welcome back.
Hi, Mitsuru. It seems some of the equipment in the command room is malfunctioning. Could you look into it? It shouldn't take long. I asked Akihiko and Iori, but judging by their responses, I doubt they were taking me seriously. This isn't an order, just a favor. If you have nothing else to do, I'd appreciate this. Almost sounds like we're the only one that's capable enough to do such a thing. I highly doubt Yukari's gonna be any help to us either. She doesn't look like the technical type, but you never know, she could surprise me. So we're gonna head to the 4th floor and go to the control room to see what all the problems are about with this machine. It's a bank of consoles. The surveillance cameras seem to have turned itself on without us touching anything. How impressive. So these are recordings that we can watch. And this one was taken just the other night.
A shadow in the middle of town. It managed to take over public transportation. I should investigate whether this means it's finally begun. Monorail. Listen to the monorail in Monoro. Ooh, I must make a note of that one. Luck played an uncomfortably large part in the victory. Especially towards the end. If he hadn't guessed at the right controls, things could have been very bad. For shadows to work in a group to overrun large machines is unprecedented. The engine. That was an ingenious move. What's with me today? I'm on a roll. Oh yeah, better write that one down too. One should always wear bright clothing at night. Otherwise, the shadows could make it dangerous to walk near traffic. Whoa, I'm getting a little off subject, but who cares? Hey, I should write all these down and show them off the next time everyone gets together. Don't care for seafood? They also serve ground beef. This has nothing to do with a status report anymore, but I'm having a blast. Let's see, what else?
I can imagine the next meeting is gonna be one really long meeting. Oh boy, Ikutsuki somehow managed to find a way to entertain himself in his work. To be honest, my taste in humor is probably not that different from Ikutsuki. I mean, I appreciate a good pun every once in a while, but I kinda treat that like junk food. It's good every now and again, but too much of it can be a bad thing. So, those recordings, you can see a new one every month. It's usually around the early part of of the next month, we only can see one every, I guess, 30 days or so. But some of those can be very, very entertaining to watch. So we'll be checking on that machine every now and again to see what new recording that we can find. So there's really is nothing wrong with it. It's just showing off some, I guess little skits about our other doormates. These are actually a new feature that was added to FES. As far as I know, these surprisingly weren't in the original version. So I guess it's a good way for the game to, I guess, flesh out the characters a little more, give them uh, a closer look into their personalities, I suppose. And I think it's a good thing in my opinion. Like I said, some of those skits can be very entertaining, so we'll be checking out the machine every once in a while to see what we can find. There's been fewer newer cases of apathy syndrome these last few days. Senpai said it's probably because we beat that shadow. Wouldn't that be great if it was true? Well, that means our efforts did pay off in the long haul. It was dangerous, but I'm glad we did it. We shouldn't get carried away though, because we have midterms next week. Yeah, I know. Let's just hope nothing happens until midterms are over. At the very least, let's hope the shadows can wait that long. You know, that begs the question, what are the shadows doing in the daytime, and where are they hiding out? I mean, are they just off in some distant realm that we can't get to whatsoever? At least that's what I think. Because they never really try to interfere with us whatsoever during the daytime as far as I remember. Maybe they're like bats and they only just come out at night. They're probably nocturnal. So we're gonna head off to Iwatodai again. Like I said, all our school social links are probably busy studying for the exams, so they're not available to hang out with. So really the only social link that's available to us at this current time are the bookworm couple. So we'll be hanging out with them as much as we can over this next week or so. And since we did get Omoikane, we'll be able to get a lot more points to this social link now than we would previously. So might as well put that to use. Oh, Makoto-chan, we were just talking about you. I'm sorry for troubling you about the persimmon tree. Well, I guess flipping a page of Ikutsuki's book, he's definitely rubbing off on us. I'll root out the truth. Good one, Makoto-chan. It's really nice having you around. I can make stupid puns whenever I feel like it. I wouldn't be surprised if Bukichi and Ikutsuki have been trading notes behind the scenes. Given that their taste in humor is pretty similar, I imagine they hang out and become good friends really quickly. Oh, the tree's a reminder of their son. Before his death, he was a teacher at Gecko High. He planted that tree on graduation day with the students in his first class. So that's why it's so important to them. That tree is about to bear fruit. Why now? Why do they want to cut it down now? Well, we shouldn't worry about it too much. I'm pretty sure we can find some solution into fixing this problem. That makes me feel a lot better. It's very comforting talking to you. Tsukusi's very appreciative of your support. Well, someone's gotta think optimistically in this situation. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be the one. You must be pretty popular with the ladies. My wife's no sucker after all. Well, I do have a way with the girls, I'll say that much. I feel like I'm looking at myself when I was in my prime. Yeah, probably. Or probably not. You know what? You just live your own world, Bukichi. I'm not gonna judge you on that. So now we know why the tree is so important to these two. Now we know a little bit more about their deceased son now. And with that, we've already reached level 5. We're already over halfway to complete this social link. It just feels like some time ago we just met these two. Don't worry too much about the tree. Just stop by when you get the chance. Oh, and take this. Left over, but it's still good. A crab right into our pocket. Oh, another item I'll have to look at. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna look at that the first chance I get to access the pause menu. Otherwise, I'll just forget it about again when I do go to Horror Night.
Oh, hey!
Hi, Yukari. I was just about to go borrow my friend's notes. Midterms are coming up, you know. So I'll have to pass today. Well, I wasn't planning on going to Tartarus at any time this week anyways. Grades are important, so exams are going to take priority. So before we end off for today, let's check what those items we get from Kichi are. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Ceylon tea. It comes in 12 different varieties. Melon bread. Bread with a faint melon fragrance. Crab bread. It's only shaped like a crab. Really? That's it? We got 3 things from him? I felt we got more for some reason. It could be just my memory. So if I had to hazard a guess, those items are probably just small HP restoration items. I never really used them, but that's what I'm hazarding a guess, since they don't really have a clear description about them. That's what I'm alluding that they might be used for. So next time on Persona 3 FES, it's gonna be more of the same. Midterms are coming up, so we'll be concentrating our studies, but in the meantime, we'll hang out with Kichi and Mitsuko a lot more since they are the only social link we can hang out with for the time being. As a matter of fact, I think next time I'll also stop by the Velvet Room again because I'm pretty sure some quests have become available to us since a new part in Tartarus is now unlocked. So we'll make a stop by the Velvet Room next time as well to see Elizabeth. Until we meet again, farewell for now.